Inside the place. What's good? What's good? I'll go louder, man. Yo, yo, yo. Hold up, guys. Just gonna post this out.
Inside.
I'm gonna post this out. My guy goes inside. Lol. I not even find post. Bro, how come I can't find the post?
In Ninja's view, and then you can see the same clock. You might tell that.
It's nice. So it's obvious we're in the same place.
Yeah.
Or is it? What if it's a background?
It's a deep fake.
Not really the same. This isn't even Dom. It's the AI called. What's it?
Domachica.
Domachica.
Domachica Genius. Spelled with an S.
It's 17 Fridays.
Posting out. Hold on. Oh, you know what? You might as well do a disclaimer whilst I'm posting out.
Alright, I'm just doing this.
Sorry, guys. Big one.
Dubum, can you hear me?
It's driving.
He's driving. Alright, say no more. No worries, no problem. Okay, what's good, guys? It's your boy Fadlan, aka Ninja T, co-founder of Blockchain Sensei. We are now in the room with Mr. Harding. And we've also got a special.
Yeah.
And we've got Dominica. So,
Hi, guys.
welcome to another episode of NFT Fridays. This is a weekly webinar every single Friday, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. UK time. What up, crypto boss? What up? Where we cover everything and anything non-fungible token, metaverse, Web3 related, etc. It's only 5 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Friday, the 14th of July, 2023. My 28th birthday was a whole month ago. How quick does time go? So,
Wow, 7 months ago.
oh damn, we're cracking on. We're cracking on.
Mine's in a month.
Hey, big 21.
Okay.
So if you'd like to tune in to this free weekly webinar, again, every single Friday, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m., simply go to the Blockchain Sensei link tree, which you can find in our Instagram and or Twitter bio, and then just click here, the Game and NFT Friday Zoom link, same Zoom link every Monday and Friday, 8 p.m. onwards via Zoom. Replays at youtube.com/blockchain sensei. Mr. Harding, do you know how many replays we've got online?
No.
You ever deeped it?
No.
It's in the hundreds.
Oh, man.
Hundreds. Yeah. We've got nearly 70 NFT Fridays out, and we've got about 125 episodes of the game.
Oh, mad.
And then, yeah, plus filler episodes as well. So, yeah. We've got a lot of free education, guys. You might as well watch it. You know, might as well. We might take it down one day, and then you'll be like, damn, should have watched it. So, quick disclaimer in terms of conditions. Think about it, though. We have all the right to just lock off all our YouTube and be like, it's now a subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
People think that it's just going to be there forever.
It's not.
It's
Let's just
not.
let people know it's really not.
Like, we should do a Luke Belmar where he put out loads of content, and then one day you decided, you know what? I've had enough, and just locked it all off. It's like, nah, you've had, imagine you've had 4 or 5 years. Imagine we've got videos that have loads of games, and they've got like 67 views from 2 years ago. Come on, people something.
I think we give it 5 years.
Yeah.
I think 5 years is
Yeah.
good enough time to give people value. That's what I did with my last direct marketing company. I'm not going to name what it was called. Do your own research on me and you'll realize that I spent 5 years of my life just trying to raise people up and give value to people. And then I thought, nah, that's enough now.
It's
It's time to just help myself now. It's time to level me up. So 5 years again.
So let's go.
5 years a slave.
Disclaimer.
5 years late.
Disclaimer terms and conditions. All content is for education. And there's not, by the way, we need to add this to terms and conditions. All our content includes hyperbole.
Hyperbole?
Yeah.
Why hyperbole?
Because it's an exaggeration, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was not a slave. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Someone's going to clip that up and then be like, look what he said. Anyway, all content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only. Entertainment, aka we use a lot of hyperbole. Only and should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor placing trades. Please always do your own research. Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It is very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. Yeah, way better. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Don, are you a professional advisor?
Yeah.
You can't say that.
No.
There's one thing you can't say and joke about, Dom.
No.
Is that? Oh my God.
I didn't say, are you a professional financial advisor?
My sister is.
I just said professional advisor.
My sister nearly is.
She's
She's got
qualified.
2 more exams.
Let's go.
Amazing. Ms. Harding, are you a financial advisor?
Nope.
No. Okay. So
I'm a financial trizer,
Try is that.
as in I try.
okay.
There's nothing wrong with being a financial trizer.
Try to give advice.
I don't try. No, I try to make money, and accidentally get 75% returns on Coinbase, and accidentally say that XRP is going to pop off, and then the day after it does, just accidentally.
Anyway, we're not professionals, and you should always take independent professional advice from a professional. Welcome, Mateus. Alternatively, independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our show. You wish to rely upon whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with what, guys? Therefore, please do your own research. Again, we are not financial advisors and do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, then please contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor.
All right, cool. So let me get into it. So I want to go straight into the deepness on this.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to get straight into the traits, and I'm going to get straight into the fact that people are missing bare guap from the sandbox. Bare guap. So I'm hearing about people trying to actually invest directly in Sandbox. And I'm like, why on earth would you buy Sand token when you can get it for free? They are literally giving it away for free. Like, they're trying their hardest to give it away. And are people interested? No. Would people rather spend £100 on buying crypto than just getting it for free? For some unknown reason, yeah. It's unbelievably strange. So I'm going to start with that first. So hang on a minute. Let's get rid of this Just Eats order off my screen. Thanks, Dom. And then let's get rid of this little document that we were writing out because we can't have that there. Yeah, we don't want to have that there. And we've got to get rid of the Google Drive, some classified documents. You know, if you went back through our past episodes and just looked for times when we were on our Google Drive, the things people would see.
Ideas.
What if I want to give people ideas? What if it's a slight indirect? Okay, cool. So let me know when you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's just go to Sandbox. You just literally go to sandbox.game. And here are the past 20 events that have happened. Recently, they had a game for anyone that had land in Sandbox. So yes, you would have had to own some land. But there was a reward of 350k sand distributed to everyone that played. Then there was the avatar owners. If you had an avatar, you could have played in this game and got 350k worth of sand split amongst the people that played. Now, let's just get the exact details of how it was split. A bonus of 350k sand in a shared pool. Open to all winners, will split the mystery box pool of 300k. And then landowners will split an additional bonus reward of 350k. And then avatars will split an additional reward of 350k. So it wasn't even 350k sand that they gave out. It was, I'm not good at maths, so let's work it out. It was about 950,000 tokens of sand.
And just so everyone knows, the price of sand right now is around 0.4 of a dollar.
And what was the all-time high? Go and check that. Find that out.
Or $7.5.
$7.5. And you could have got that for free just by playing these games.
2022 at some point.
Then there was the Paris Hilton game. Again, 200,000 sand for just logging into the game and playing it and trying to rank and get a high score. Then there was a May Festival. Then there was the Rayman Raving Rabbids for 20, with 20k sand. You have no dumb. No. Then there was the Emirates game. Even PwC Hong Kong had a game. I don't think they were giving away anything though. Yeah, Steve Aoki gave away 20k. There was a Hell's Kitchen game, Mad Balls. There's a Liberty Legends, a basketball game in there. Fist of the North Star, 100k sand giveaway. So we can see there's been some crazy opportunities to get some free sand. But have people been playing and taking advantage? No, not really. So that's my little one on that. So now let's go on to the lands. So at the moment, we've been talking about the Otherside lands. I'm not going to get into why we've been talking about it. If you want to know that, go into the previous episode. I want targeted ads about Otherside lands. Yeah. I tweak the algorithm to benefit me. So I really do. I actually really do. So the Otherside metaverse, as we spoke about, is one of the most undervalued assets in our opinion. Do your own research. So let's look at the I think I just found some extra alpha here.
Go on, drop it.
So what did you know was in the Otherside's game? So we know that you've got the Bored Apes, and then the Bored Apes drop the Otherside land, and then the Otherside land drops the coders. There's something called Legends of the Mara, which is an ape-coin-powered adventure with the coders and the Maras. So there's also something called Maras then, apparently.
Well, that's not cool.
Interesting. Okay, so these are the Overdeed lands. Now, each one of these lands has a trait, and each one of these lands is made up of 3 categories. So they've got sediment, which is the land below the top layer of land. And this has special traits or special things hidden inside of it. Then you have your environments, which is you can have up to 4 sub-environments on top. So you have a north, south, east, west. And then you have your resource. So your resource, if you know anything about gaming, you need resources. Dom, why in games do you need resources?
Build things.
And what happens? Why do you need different resources?
Different buildings need different things. So you can, So for example, if you build a house, it might just need wood and brick.
Yeah, perfect.
But if you build a farm, you might only need the wood and seeds.
And then what if you was building a sword?
Then obviously a bit of metal will be nice.
A bit of ore. So the other thing that you have is artifacts. So the artifacts are unique digital items that have special abilities and characteristics. Some artifacts can be crafted while others cannot. There are 74 artifacts in the Otherside land, 9 of which are considered unique. So probably what you want to do is look for things that have one of the 9 unique artifacts on that land that you're going to buy. So the other deed, when we're talking about the resources, we have 74 different resources. So that's a lot of resources.
74?
Yeah. So you have anima, which is classed as research, ore, which is metal, shard, which is stone, root, which is wood. And the different anima and ores are specific to certain environments. So you can only get some resources in some environments. For example, there is a resource which is like a bone, and you can only get that in desert environments, if that makes sense to people. People that play games, this makes a lot of sense.
It don't make no sense to me at all.
Does it not make any sense? When we get to the images, it'll make a little bit more sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so here is an example of the sediments. So can you see at the bottom, here's the different things on the right-hand side, the different sediments.
Oh, there's so many.
So let's go to an Otherside land on Otherside feed on OpenSea, and we'll look at one in its raw form. And then this will make a bit more sense that they're not just pictures. There's actually a lot of thought that have gone into what looks like random ass pictures.
Do you have to trade them on OpenSea, or do they have their own trading?
I think it's both. Okay, so this one here, 0.6 ETH, we'll call it, right? So when we look at this,
0.7.
it doesn't look like much is going on with this one. So we can see underneath this blue thing here, this is the sediment. So we're looking to see what type of sediment it's got, because that decides what kind of minerals are in the land. Is it starting to make a bit of sense? Okay, so next what we're looking for is the type of resources that it has. So just below it says, does it have any artifacts on it? No. Does it have any coders on it? No. Does it have any resources in the north area? No. Does it have any resources in the west area? No. Does it have any resources in the east area? No. Does it have any resources in the south area? No. So somebody not knowing what they were doing would buy this and think, oh yeah, I've got myself some land, it's going to do something. It is very unlikely that this is going to do anything. It will do something, but based on the reason we have, so we have a strategy as to why we think these NFTs are valuable, because of a new type of NFT that's coming out, which means that land can hold tokens. So is there a probability that the Bored Apes might release other tokens apart from the ape token, which there would be 74 tokens for each one of the elements that there is, that people can trade the tokens in the game to build stuff? But if you're holding the land and your land has a tree on your land, then you automatically every single month get airdropped a certain amount of the tree token.
Grows on the tree or whatever.
Is that possible? Would that work with this new type of NFT? Yes, it would.
So how do you start the game?
So we're not going to start the game yet. We have to go and look at other traits of other things to go and look at. So, okay, so let's look at this one here. Is this one a nothing as well? So I just want to show an example of one that's actually got some resources on it.
Yeah, just sort it out for by price.
They're expensive, man.
It's gonna be like 400 ETH.
No.
Told you.
No, but that's a listing. That's just somebody listing it for a cheaper price.
Okay, so we won't do one that's listed then. We'll do one that's actually sold.
Yeah, I could just go and increase that and be like, no, 430. 420, come on, we're having a laugh. That's a scroll joke, I don't.
Highest last sale. So the highest last sale is come on, load up.
You know, like
625 ETH.
No way.
That's not really buying up themselves, man. That's a little wash.
So let's go and look at the traits of what was going on here. So it has a mystery artifact. No, the artifact is mystery potion, if we look closely, and it has a rare resource called Lunarian. So on the picture, you can see that it's actually got a little potion in the middle. I don't know if people can see. Can you see the potion? And then in the north area, we can see it's got some Lunarian, which is this little eggy type thing. And it's a 3-star Lunarian. So let's go and look at another one. Is this starting to make a bit of sense? Okay, good. Let's try and find one that's got bare things on it. So even though this one sold for 604,
this golden one.
This one's got 3, 4 things. 3, 4.
I think it's clearly these artifacts that make the price go higher.
Okay, this one's better. This one's amazing. So when we look at this one's technically probably going to produce more than the ones that we've looked at, because not only has it got one thing that's got 3 stars, it's got 2 things that have got 3 stars.
What's the maximum star? Do you know?
3.
Oh.
So this has got 2 3-star things. It's got a 3-star Psycho Silk in the east area, which is here, as we can see. And then it's got a 3-star Petrified here. And then it's got a 2-star Thermodite here. And it's got a coda here. And the coda is what you can use to play the game. So does that mean that this is going to keep producing coders to play the game and then you can sell them? Potentially. So this is why this is crazy valuable. Who knows? So to be fair, out of all the ones that we've seen, there was ones going for 400 ETH. This for 23 ETH, I think is massively undervalued. I don't think anyone even actually understands how valuable this is. Because even if you look at the coda, the character, its rarity is 0.04 in its clothing. That is, its weapon is made of brimstone, a brimstone blade, rarity 0.03%. No, it is rare. So that's where the education comes in. So let's just go to the last bit now. So we understand the sediments. Let's look at the environments. So we've got all these different environments here. We've got decay environments. We've got harsh environments, as we can see. So we've got some that are bone, like I said. Then we've got some that are sky, which are the spirit type ones. Volcanic, mineral, growth. I wonder if growth will lead to things that grow on your land. Psychedelic, and then you've got the chaos ones, which are Amazon. Probably they'll do something. They'll have some kind of mineral. So that's so now the resources. Let's look at the resources. So remember, there's quite a few resources, as we can see. But we're not going to go through all of them. We're just there's 74 resources in total, and they all do different things. So if we categorize them into anima, these are your anima resources, and they have different rankings and different ratings. And then you have your ore. So I think these guys knew about this Ethereum upgrade before anyone, because now it's just making too much sense about this upgrade.
They got the inside information.
You had the inside information about being able to store tokens and other NFTs inside a singular NFT. So that's why these lands are worth crazy amounts. So then we've got ore, Pyrum, Ragnarok, Shatterfrost. So what do we think that this Shatterfrost ore is going to be able to allow you to do? If anyone's played Zelda, you'll know. And look, this is when you know this is important. Look at the top holders, who they are. 99 plots are owned by Yuga Labs themselves. Then Animoca have 16 plots. So if we started looking at these people's wallets, so let's just take this person here. Boom. Look how many other leads he's got.
Oh, that's not even all of them.
Give us some address,
bro, this guy is taking the piss. This guy is taking the piss. So what was his wallet? Let's go and look at his actual wallet.
No, he's doing crazy, mate.
And this is what's amazing about Web3 that you can do that you can't do with other things. We can now go and look at this holder and go and look at the total value of this guy's wallet and see, is this guy a whale? So,
or they.
Is this person a whale?
As long as they identify themselves as a person or whatever they identify themselves.
Okay, so let's go and look. Their net worth in terms of assets is 1.59 million. It's got multiple coders. So, do we think that this person, company, whoever knows something that other people don't know? I would say so. And look how easy that was to research. Very easy. Just took the wallet address, bam. So let's go to, so we've done the resources. What was the other thing we was doing? What was the last bit? So there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 of Shatterfrost. And it shows you how many of them are in north quadrants, how many of them are in west quadrants. And then it shows you how many tier 3 ones are in north quadrants. The detail and how easy they've made it to find valuable shit on this game is mad. But is anyone doing it? Nope. Oh, my days. No way did this sell for 0.65 ETH. That is fucking mad. That is mad. This is mad. What these are selling for. Okay, so that's resources. And then the last bit was artifacts. So the artifacts that you can find, unique artifacts, creatures, tools, celestials, orbs, and obelisks. So these are clearly going to be things that you're going to need to use in the game. So let's look at the unique ones. So do you think if you're getting some land, you might want to have a unique artifact on it? It kind of says it in the title, especially if the so things like Pandora's box, a mystery potion, a sword of the chosen. Now, some of these, there's only one of ones of these mystery artifacts. Then creatures. So we can see some of the creatures, there's 90 of them. The Toto, there's 90 of these. Again, it'll tell you which land they're on if you do your research into them. Then tools. So we can see there's 450 axes of this type of axe. So what do we think is going to happen? You're probably going to have to use certain resources to create some of these weapons if you want them, or just get them on your land and then you've already got them. Then your celestials, celestial heart, celestial orbs, celestial tier, then your orbs, and then your obelisks. So I don't know, but there's only 5 of them on each type.
Better look out for them.
Better look out for them. So that is how to assess the traits of an oversized land. So let's now go and look at the cheapest ones that are going for sale and try and find a good one right now. And we'll probably buy this.
Yeah. Do you have to buy start playing, or is there a way you can start the game as well?
So to play the game, you need a coda first, which is one of the little creatures.
So if it's not got a code, there's no point in there.
No. But you can still own the land because the land's gonna. Well, if you can get a land that's got a coda on it, fucking winning.
How much does the coda cost?
Let's find out.
Can I just get a separate coda? Put it on my land.
Ooh, that is a
So
good question.
It's a bit like what Axie tried to do with their axes on their land in Axie.
Yeah. So clearly, Bored Apes just watched what they did, saw all their mistakes, found out about this new type of NFT coming out, and went, all right.
Yeah, sounds like that. It is very similar.
And you know what the worst bit is? They haven't even got any brands involved yet.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, they have.
No, this is all outside Bored Apes.
Otherside, yeah. No, but it's not about Bored Apes, it's about other deeds for Otherside, and that's a Yuga Lab plus another company's collaboration, and I got that on a tweet.
So Otherside Coda. So price low to high. They're going for 4.4 ETH. That's listing. So let's go recently.
So
Actually, I want to see most rare. What do we reckon the price is going to be on the most rare? Fucking hell, 900 and...
No, that's the number.
Yeah, that's the number.
You can have a price.
I wouldn't. So highest last sale of a coda, 30 ETH. So I think the next phase of Bored Ape we're going to see is people with clothing based on their coda. And it's going to be, if you know, people are going to get jewelry and diamond chains of their codas. This is going to be the new big rapper flex. It's flexing with your coda. Because that basically means, yo, search my coda. I'm going to tell you what I got.
So, because back in 2019, Yeah, Idris Sandu was his CTO.
Big.
You know what I mean?
So that's highest last sale. So we wanted to go
Oh, you got a CTO, you know, right?
price low to high. So the lowest, 4.4 ETH. So they are a bit spenny.
Yeah.
They are a bit spenny.
So
Okay.
to be able to play this game,
So let's look at the land.
not an average person.
Nah, this is purposely designed. So
Designed for the elites.
okay, so the first one that's actually even got something on it. So the first one listed is for 0.6962 ETH, which is roughly how much, Ninja? You did the maths.
This is 0.7 in dollars right now is $1,245.
Yeah. And then the next one that actually has a resource on it, the first one of all the low price ones to have a resource on it, has Nether on the south quadrant, and it is 0.702. So that's 1,348. So an extra how much dollars?
Extra
From the last one that we looked at.
Oh, it's essentially like $30 different because it's 0.01 different.
So $30 difference, and the difference of like what you get is wild. So let's look a little bit further.
You just need to look closely and know what you're looking for.
This one is fucking crazy. It looks like it's got a fucking basketball court in the middle of it.
Wait, let's have a look. There's the basketball court.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I kind of like that one.
This one, and it's got a west resource of a level 2 Nether and a south resource of a level 1 Oblivion.
All right, leave that one on the open tab. We might buy it. We might buy it live. Or
Yeah, this one.
leave it there.
I'll favorite it.
I'll buy it.
We looking at other ones or handover?
Huh?
Should we look at others or handover now?
Yeah, go on, hand it over, mate. Hand it
Okay,
over.
go on. You spit your game.
All right.
I've spat more than enough game. People that actually deep this episode, boy.
Can you mute your team? And then have you muted the speaker?
Might have to switch your pivot because you're putting all people's families on YouTube.
Hello. Can everyone hear me? Does somebody confirm, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, let me give you some game. So, do you know what? Sometimes actions speak louder than words. Yeah. Can you just WhatsApp me that link? Yeah. That the one that you favorited. The land.
Oh. WhatsApp at you?
Yeah, WhatsApp at me.
Oh, that is a myth.
You don't have WhatsApp on your computer?
Huh?
Guys, if you don't have WhatsApp and Telegram on the computer, I don't know how you live in life.
I don't want it. It's too distracting.
Tell them, Ninja. Tell them.
Right, get me that link somehow, or email it.
I'll put it in the chat.
Huh? Oh yeah, put it in the chat. You know what, guys? Sometimes actions speak louder than words. So this is one of them times. I've been stalling so long on other deed, and one sec.
Are you gonna buy it?
Yeah.
Wait. No, you said you drop the game and I'll carry on doing research.
All right.
There might be other ones. This is a good contender.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's drop the game. By the end of this NFT Fridays episode, we will be an owner of Other Deed by Otherside, because we can't be here just chatting, research, doing tweet strings and just not owning. So I've got some alpha for you guys. So Mr. Harding said to me today, you'd be a terrible employee. And that's true. That's why I've got fired a lot in my life at jobs. Now, this doesn't mean that you guys shouldn't work, right? Because jobs can be very good. But this is why knowing yourself is very important. Now, I'm not going to lie. It was originally I was supposed to research traits of Other Deed by Otherside. Clearly, that didn't happen. But I come with other alpha because I went through a rabbit hole. So Mr. Harding forwarded me this YouTuber here who I'd love to shout out because he's extremely underrated. He has less views than us. And he's one of them guys who doesn't promote himself in the sense that he's just got a really good quality YouTube and no social media links. Like, I really had to find him on Twitter, and he's not tweeted in a very long time. But anyway, it all started with this guy here, Meta RPG, giving information about traits of other D by Otherside. So let me just quote him. One of his tweets from 6 months ago. So Otherside Meta is a metaverse built in partnerships between Yuga Labs and do you know who else, Mr. Harding? Not that I expect you to know.
You said this before.
It is by a company called Improbable, which is a British metaverse technology company that helps partners realize. Yes, exactly. And when I show you who these guys have been working with, it's crazy. So I thought originally before this research that Otherside Meta Yuga Labs was the only company that owned Otherside Meta, like a direct subsidiary. But but Yuga Labs is in partnership with Improbable IO. So let's have a look at Improbable IO. 1 second. I'll put a link somewhere. Okay, so their about us is absolutely insane. Are you ready?
We've got some work to do in a sec.
So Improbable numbers, yeah. They've got 1,000 global employees. They've had $600 million in funding. They've got 10 years plus experience in building virtual worlds. They've done a record-breaking 30,000 people in a single game or virtual world, and they've had 2 billion peak network operations per second capacity, and they've got 200 plus dedicated experts. This is all screenshots from their website. So in 2012, in fact, let's actually just go to the website because I'm a big screenshot guy. So this is who Yuga Labs, aka the conglomerate company, again, Yuga Labs, who own Bored Apes, who also own CryptoPunks, because everybody forget that Bored Apes and CryptoPunks is owned by the same company.
Which is mad.
And they're not two separate NFT collections, the same NFT collection. I actually predict like a Bored Ape and a Bored Ape CryptoPunk NFT collection, because why not? Because it's literally the same company, it's not collaboration. But anyway, yeah, so Improbable was founded in 2012 by Cambridge computer scientist Herman Narula. And I actually show you a picture of this guy. So this, I'm assuming South Asian fella. Sorry if I got his ethnicity incorrect. But yeah, Herman Narula, actually, no, he could. Okay, so Cambridge computer science student Herman Narula is the CEO, and Rob Whitehood is the founding CTO. So that's when they founded the company. 2015 to 2017, Improbable receives 20 million Series A investment from guess who? Our favorite VC, Andreessen Horowitz. So Series A also included Horizon Ventures and Temasek. In 2017, Improbable receives, so in Series A in 2015 they do 20 mil. Guess how much they do in Series B? 500 mil. So between Series A and Series B, their raise goes up by 25x, and that's led by SoftBank.
Oh, SoftBank.
Yeah. So Series A was led by Andreessen.
So Yuga Labs.
No, not Yuga Labs. Improbable.
The British company.
The British metaverse company that no one's talking about
is backed by SoftBank and A16.
Yes. $20 million.
So it's not going to miss.
It's not going to miss. It's not going to miss.
Never going to miss.
But no one's talking about this company.
That's now made me 1,000 times more confident in everything that I thought about.
Exactly. Right. So like I said, guys, this is some technically this is a swerve from what I was supposed to research, but still alpha, you know what I mean? So 2018 to 2020, they had a operational expansion. And then in 2021, they've had multiplayer title breakthroughs such as Scavengers. And in November, they had 1,450 K-pop fans. to watch a star called Alexa. So let's just go to some of the 1 second. Like this is like one of them low-key ass companies, I can't lie. No one's really talking about them, but they have. Where was I at? Where was I at with the research? 1 second, guys. Jenny, oh my God, where's my notes? Okay, so improbable in the press. There was an article that was published on their press page, covering Otherside. So 1 second. So Herman Narula, who is the CEO of Improbable, again a British metaverse company that's been running for over 10 years and have had, well, $500 million already invested in their company, which is pretty crazy. Oh, that's our Uber Eats. Sorry guys, my brain. I'm so hungry right now. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna tweet out. No, I've already tweeted out this article. Yeah, and this basically breaks down this guy's crazy vision. It's an actual interview with the CEO. What you want to do when reading about companies, you want to read about, especially when reading company articles, I prefer to read a company article where they're actually interviewing the CEO rather than the news reporter's opinion of this company. So directly from the horse's mouth. And then there was one specific quote which I thought was crazy. He said, "We doubled it within this article." He says, "We doubled it last week when we moved to 1 billion operations. Our current system handles 15,000, but we feel pretty confident that we can move to 30,000 or 40,000 now that we've doubled the number of messages. There are bottlenecks that we've identified, and I think that 100,000 is possible. It is probably the end game of what the architecture can handle." I think, I'll be honest, this article is pretty high level. It's pretty nerdy, but I think basically what it concludes to is with Otherside. If you imagine these bored apes right now are what 2D pictures. The coders are what 2D pictures. The whole thing with the Otherside metaverse is that it's going to be a land where these 2D digital assets become 3D. That's the value. That's one of the main value propositions of the Otherside metaverse. So yeah, let's conclude there for now because we literally have our food, and I want to eat. I'll take some quick questions, me and or Mr. Harding. I think. Actually, no. How are you doing, Mr. Harding? Should we just do it?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like actually.
What? So we want to.
With games like this, you just need to take your time to research these resources and buy the best things. If you don't know what you're buying, it's just.
Let me show you the difference right now.
Go on.
So look at this one. That is pumping Lunarian. It's got a bit of Psycho Silk and a bit of Brimstone, and it's 0.96. But then look at other ones there here.
Sorry, guys, you're not looking at the alpha right now.
Crazy Luster. Luster again. So would you either like to amp up on the Luster, but it's got a rare hammer?
Oh, right, guys. This NFT game. Yeah, this NFT game is a lot.
Cheers to the environment and all the.
This NFT game is a lot.
And then this one's a level 3 fucking.
All right. Let's. I'm so hungry. Let's take some quick questions. In fact, let's take questions and eat at the same time. We don't have to wait. Yeah, come on. Right, guys. Any questions? Dublin, Michael, Crypto Boss. How you guys doing?
I have no questions.
Yeah, all good.
All I know, I need to get me some other.
What was that?
I said this episode about other D's, you know, it has been popping up in my face for the last couple months. So this is a sign.
It's a sign. It's a sign.
Right. If you know anything about Andreessen Horowitz or A16Z, you know that song. Tell him this AC16Z never miss.
For real.
They don't miss. And that them combined with SoftBank.
Yeah. You know, I think it's crazy, right? The Series A, led by A16Z, was a 20 million round, but the Series B, only 2 years
500.
later,
Wow.
was 500, bro. That's a 20x in 2 years.
So there's value in this that the everyday, not even people actually in crypto, understand what's really going on with this.
That's why I wanted to just buy that land right there.
There's a bigger play with Others than anyone even knows. This is a complete insider's game. Completely. And we've seen that now, because if we'd known about this company and if we'd known that SoftBank and A16Z were in it like this, we would have come to Bored Apes ages ago.
For real.
This is a guaranteed win. And now that we've seen wallets where people have just got 1.3 million in just coders, and the majority of the NFTs are owned by Yuga Labs and Animoca brands.
Come on, mate.
Like,
and XRP is not a security way.
Yeah, and XRP is not a security. So I don't know. They beat the case. So yeah, it's about to get a bit about to get a bit mad. It's about to get a bit mad. But yeah, let's take another question. Oh, Calm's just rolled in. Yo, King Calm.
You down the road, lad?
Oh, can't even quite hear him. But yeah, this episode might be worth a lot of money in a couple of years' time. I think
if this episode gets to 1,000, we're locking it off YouTube.
No, I don't think it will. I can
tell you one thing. The December 19th, 2022, the game episode is worth about 1,149%. Let's just say. I don't know how much this is going to be. Saying.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
Execute, but again, we can give you the information.
You got to execute.
You got to do the execution. We can give you the information. You got to do the execution. So, and the crazy thing is, if you know about the law of compounding and you take your results from one episode of the game and the profits that you make, and then put that into another thing that you learn from an episode of the game, and then take those profits and put them into another episode of the game.
Yeah, compound knowledge is probably greater than compound. It's greater than compound interest.
Boy.
So I can name three things: Blockbucks.
Yeah.
Core Scientific.
Yeah.
Tesla. Maybe 4.
Yeah.
AMD. That's 4 things in the last 8 months.
Let me guess. Are you doing 10%?
10%.
A day.
More than 10%. Way more than 10%.
But you gotta execute, guys. You've got to execute. Like I said, I hope you guys don't mind. I hope our audience doesn't mind, but our audience is actually a 5-year to 10-year experiment. We want to just see what happens if we have a community of people that we give out crazy game to and help them make crazy gains for 10 years. What happens? Because it's never happened before in history.
Yeah, this amount of game, especially.
Never. Created. Definitely.
Let's see what happens. Let's see who wants to acquire us and our community in 10 years' time. That's the question. That is the question. But yeah, big things in the pipeline, as per usual. Nothing but game, nothing but game. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. We are going to eat some scran and then go back to the other side. So we'll see you later.
We'll post on the IG when we own some.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.